Top of the day, bottom of the night. I hope everybody having a blessed and prosperous day. You see my shirt, self-loving, self-caring. And when you have those two things, you have self-respect. All right. It comes a point in everybody's life where they want love because God is love. God created us with love. The main thing I want to get to is self. Your spirit is one entity and your body is another. On your born day, and even before all of that, when God decided for you to come down, well, to meet, to marry, to have a marriage in this 3D realm, that was when your mother and your father conceived, and God put that connection together. And and when I mean nobody, no one can separate that until God calls that spirit back home. And that's what I call a divorce. Your body is going to stay here and turn back to dust, and your spirit is going to fly back and go back to where it was, or it's going to go back to it's going to go to the destination, your final resting place, heaven or hell. All right. So you have to love the temple that God gave you. You got to respect the temple that God gave you. And when you have that love, you're not going to allow any anything to harm this vessel. You're not going to allow anything or anybody to disrespect this vessel. And this is the main thing. This is what we need to get it. You come into this world alone and you leave alone. So this is all consciousness, is all for yourself. I can't base my actions off what nobody else does. If a person hurt you, that was only a lesson to teach you how to love yourself better, how to respect yourself better. We all on a narrow path. Some people like to take the highway. Some people like to take the back roads. On the highway, there's a lot of people, a lot of lanes. People going different speeds, even though the speed limit say 70 or 65, however you want to put it. Some people doing $1, some people doing $1.20, some people doing 50. And you know the rules of the road. If you going if you're going fast, you need to get over in your right hand lane, and you could go take it. But all slower traffic needs to stay on the. My bad. My bad. All right, check it. All fast, all fast people need to go on the left hand side. Slower traffic needs to stay on the right hand side. Just so you can exit whenever you need to exit. All right. That's the way of life. That's the marriage life. The world, the society has distorted the meaning of marriage. They want you to get with somebody else and become one with somebody else. But you cannot become one with somebody else. Truly and divinely, you one with somebody else. It doesn't add up. If God wanted you with somebody else, he would have made you in that era. You see, in the garden, God gave Adam, referring to the Bible, God gave Adam a helpmate. But when the helpmate decided to take upon herself to eat the fruit or to even entertain the devil, she took upon herself. She thought in her own self. She was having a whole conversation by herself. She ate the fruit by herself. And then she tried to bring the fruit to Adam. And then mind you this, when God was looking for them, and it wasn't even them, God was looking for Adam. Because God went to the Garden of Eden and said, Adam, where are you? God knew where he was. But God asked the question, where are you? Adam said, I'm ashamed. I'm naked. God said, who told you that? What conversations? What unity? What bond broke it? Broke the bond that we had. And who God blamed? God blamed Adam. Adam, I told you the rules. Why did you allow your helpmate or the person I made for you to so you won't be lonely? Why did you listen to it? Why did you agree to it? See, that's what I'm saying. We all need to have the conscience of we come into this world alone and we're gonna leave alone. We all got our own answers to answer up to. Self, self, self. You are only responsible for yourself. This is the temple. What are these right here? These are temples. God talks to you. The body does not tell the mind what to do, but the mind tells the body what to do. Look, pay attention. Overstand what I'm finna say. Understand what I'm finna say. Your mind tells your eyelids to blink. Your mind tells your lungs to breathe in and out. Your mind tells your heart to beat. Let's reverse it. Your heart cannot tell your mind, hey, I need to beat, 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 I need to beat. No. Your lungs don't say, I need to breathe, I need to breathe, I need to breathe. Your eyes don't tell your mind, I need to blink, I need to blink, I need to blink. This is your temple. God is here. The Most High, the Creator, the one who created you. lives right here in self. I always look for other people's opinion and other people's, uh, 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 you know, validation. My mother and my father. Let's start with the ones who started off when I was a baby, when I was a child. The ones supposed to guide me in the right direction. Huh? You can't live up to their expectations because their their expectation and their dreams for you may not, and most of the time, it is not the will that God got for you. God brought you in this, the creator brought you in this planet, in this 3D realm for a mission, for a reason. And that is the only objective, that is the only mission that we need to focus in and meditate on. Think about, all right? We need to meditate and think on, what do you have for me, God? What is it? Just like the tree. The tree is just a tree. But the tree has so many functions. A tree produces oxygen. A tree produces fruit. A tree contains life that we have no idea about. But God placed that tree in this land for a mission, for a reason. And that tree completes his mission because he's not worrying about how to be a plant, how to be a, how to be a, how to be grass, how to be a bird. You know, it only knows how to be a tree. In tune with nature. We all are nature. We come from the ground. That's what where we come. This body is produced here, but our spirit comes from another realm. We have to focus on what God placed us here for. Gotta wake up and think like that. You gotta always, you gotta have God's conscience, the mind of God. We are nature. Our skin looks like the outside of the tree. Our hair, its its senses is sensitive. You can feel invisible things. You can even feel, insects, and you can feel everything. You know how they say, boy, but the hairs on my arm stood up, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Just like this. In a Put it like this. Can you see the wind blow? No. But you feel it. You feel the wind blowing. So it exists. Can I see a person's spirit? Can you see a person's spirit? No. But you see that body moving and functioning. So you know it's a spirit in there. Animals. Can you see that animal spirit? No. You just see the spirit operating in the animal. Even a tree. You can't see the life in the tree. You just see the tree with green leaves, branches. You see it's growing. That's life. That's the spirit in the tree. I'm just an intriguer. I'm just a mind. I'm an overthinker. I think about things a lot of ways. I always thought I ain't like people. I don't like to be around people because I always felt and I always feel different type of energies into people. So I classified myself as an introvert. But I had to go ahead on and revamp that. Everybody in this world is verted. You're verted. Either you, like myself, like I thought I was. Are you introverted or you extroverted? You like you don't like being around people, or you do like being around a lot of people. Any way you put it, you're verted. Now, I learned that I am introverted around people that I don't like. If I feel negative energy, if I feel some type of energy that I don't resonate with, I'm introverted to you. But if you have the same kind of spirit, same kind of energy I have, I'm extroverted. I like being around y'all. I could talk. I have something to speak on. I have something to to mesh with. And that's what it is. You remember that old throwback brand? They used to have members only. Yeah, I understand that. But they was talking about members only, and like everybody needed to be on that. But like I said, everybody different. Everybody have different characteristics. Everybody got different goals. Everybody got different aspects of life. So what I had to learn was my soul family, not this body, not this physical junk, but my soul, the family. See, my soul is thicker than blood. You know how they say blood thicker than water? And most of the time, that ain't even the fact. Because if you put blood in water, it all thins out. All right. But I'm going to tell you one thing that is thicker than blood and water is your soul. Because your soul will never dilute. You can't even put paint thinner in your soul. Because that's physical. That's materialistic. That's 3D. My soul is 5D. You understand? You feel. So I only want soul family members only. I could be extroverted around y'all. I can be I can have a great time. We can produce things better. We can make this world better. And that's the main thing. I don't like to classify people in different aspects because we all come from the creator. God created us all. He created us all different for a reason. And it's up to us to figure out the reason why we're here. What is our mission? I know I'm an empath. I learned that, wow, I give people chances and chances and chances and chances. When I get that intuition, that gut feeling, and I'm gonna give y'all this nugget. I'm gonna give y'all this key to life. Your intuition is always right. Always right. Your intuition will never lie to you. But self, your mind, whatever you've been through, whatever you used to, is going to second guess or second question that intuition. But that intuition was always right. I want to start something up, and it goes like this. Like I told y'all, everybody is introverted or they extroverted. So I want to bring something to light, and I'm starting this up. This this my mind. This my thing that I'm finna drag into. VVS. Let me say it again. VVS. When I say VVS, most people think I'm talking about diamonds and all this materialistic. I'm not talking about nothing materialistic, bro. I'm off that. I'm done with that. There's levels to it. Once you've been have things and all that extra stuff, you see that ain't even worth nothing. But VVS, it stands for Verted Venting Sessions. All right, break it all down. Verted, extroverted, introverted. Venting, we're letting out how we feel and why we thinking, what, just a dialogue, a whole venting. Get it off your chest. Say it with your chest. Don't hold nothing back. And sessions, this is a sessions is you just ain't gonna fix it in one day. So you gotta have sessions after sessions after sessions. This is a life. This is a life movement. Okay, a life movement. VVS. I'm telling y'all, I'm starting this right now. And I have to start with myself. I had to learn to start expressing myself, expressing how I feel inside because I always kept it in. I'm like an atomic bomb right now. So I'm slowly letting out the pressure. Because growing up, I ain't talk a lot. I was a say less person. I didn't like talking. I didn't like letting nobody know what was going on because it always felt like somebody talking about me or they're going to go ahead and pick at me. They're going to go ahead and gossip about me. So I kept it all in. But God told me, no, no, no. I need you to shine out. See, I'm a diamond that was dug real deep. But I was rough though. So, people picked me up and looked at me and was like, man, he ain't even shining. Man, he too rough. He a dirty diamond. DD. I put it like this here. I was a DID, a dirty, introverted diamond. But see, God put his pressure. He put that bling on me. Now I shine bright like the sun. See, you can't even look at me for too long because you're going to go blind. You can hold me up to the sun and tell I ain't counterfeit. I've been through some real stuff. And I went through it silently. I went through it quietly, asking the Most High, God, why? Why? God said, the journey I got you on is only you can handle it, brother. It's for you. So everything you went through, it's going to start coming out slowly but surely. You're going to start noticing why you had to go through what you had to go through. And it's real, though. I had to learn that for me. Most High, he gave me downloads. He gave me upgrades. I had to press continue or remind me later. You get it? When you press continue, the whole situation shut down. And then you go through the metamorphosis. You go through the downgrades. You go through everything. I'm getting goosebumps right now. But when you press remind me later, you keep going on about your life. A lot of people is pressing remind me later. Nah, not me. I'm pressing continue. Let's get down with the software right now. Let's go with the downloads right now. I can't run. I don't run from nothing. You can't. I was running, try to sweep stuff under the rug. But what that get you? That get you with a dirty house. Bugs and all this living with you. Roaches, cockroaches, and rats. Then you start living in your house filthy. Spiders, spider webs, all that. Nah. You gotta clean up. You gotta spring clean. Yeah. It ain't even no spring clean, man. You gotta clean all year round. You gotta always do inventory. But look here, like I said, VVS is just the beginning. But this is a movement. VVS. Verted Venting Sessions. I hope all of y'all have a blessed day, a prosperous day. May the Most High bless y'all with his will. May the Most High bless you with his agenda. Peace. Top of the day or bottom of the night. There's no more good morning. There's no more good night. None of that. Top of the day, bottom of the night. I see y'all around. UFM Custom Creations. I make t-shirts. I make hats, to match. And everything that I print, everything that I make is custom. Customly to infuse, to ignite that inner self, to bring it back out. Bring out the inner child in you. All right. I see y'all.